Guys, welcome to this beautiful weekend. This day we have the new moon in Pisces, a very dreamy, romantic energy. And tomorrow we have Mars in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus. So anything that's gotten too comfortable or has lost its romantic edge or has sort of become something else, I feel like there's a big wake-up call coming this weekend. It's sort of like you get a blast of what romance and love feels like again, and then anything that is not that, bam, out, off with your head, out you go. There can be a lot of that happening. It can be a tower moment for relationships. But if you're looking for love and romance, this might be the perfect weekend because it's like shaking people up. Let's shake people up a little bit. All right. Anybody who's gone sort of quiet or sort of asleep, I'm going to say asleep. Feels like asleep. So I'm going to go from Pisces all the way around to Aquarius. At the end of this video, I will pull cards for everybody watching. I'll do kind of like a little a full-on reading, okay, at the end of this. But let's go through each zodiac sign and see what you can expect in this energy. So let's see where we're going here. Okay, so Pisces for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Time. We do have Saturn in your sign or in the sign of Pisces right now. This is about spiritual work, doing the spiritual work. Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, wow, and Six of Wands. You win, Pisces, you win. I feel like you have done the work, and the work may be just to be patient. Okay, this Knight of Cups is pretty slow moving. It's not as slow moving as the Knight of Pentacles, but it is the second slowest knight. So it's very chivalrous, very romantic. It's like you wait for that. You wait for the connection to kind of develop. And then there's passion, Ace of Wands. So that can be super duper activated by this energy. And Pisces, wow. But Pisces, wait for the romantic offer or wait for the feelings to kind of show up. Like sex is not love. So like don't put the cart before the horse, I guess is what's being said here. And Saturn is telling you that very sternly. Okay, that's for Pisces. For Aries, for you, what's going on right now? Grounded. Grounded. Okay, both of these. So I'm getting the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Empress. Some of you have been dealing with a person who's been secretly, getting out of another situation. They've held themselves back for a long time. They're not coming toward you until they can legit come toward you, Aries. So there's a feeling here. If you're dealing with an Aries, this person is taking action and not letting themselves be stuck anymore. Okay. And the Four of Wands and the Empress, it's almost like there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And all of a sudden, it's like you guys are together. So you might have this dream about like somebody coming into your house and that, a normal friend of yours coming over to drop off something or whatever. You're like, hey, you want to meet my husband? You want to meet my wife? And they're like, I'm sorry, yesterday you were single. There was a lot going on behind the scenes that they didn't know about. And I feel like it was a secret between you and this person. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Okay, but it's definitely a life partner. And if there's a lot going on behind the scenes, this is going to turn out great. Okay. The grounded thing is just like, just stick with the plan. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. There might be a lot of ups and downs, Aries. Just let things unfold in their natural way. Okay. You don't have to do anything. I know that's hard for Aries. For Taurus, what's going on for you, Taurus? Water. This might have to do with your feelings. Okay. King of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit. So some of you are feeling overwhelmed or feeling let down or disappointed by somebody who used to be, you know, very bright and shiny, who used to do things, who used to bring you flowers, who used to be whatever it is. And I feel like there's a desire to heal that connection, but this person is really hermited. I think there's something going on with this person. You could be in a very codependent relationship with each other. That might be something to look at if you're dealing with a Taurus. But I think they move into this hermit stage, or they're all of a sudden they might be starting a spiritual practice out of nowhere. And you're like, what's going on? I think they're changing their belief system from one of making a lot of money to somebody who's very spiritual, that's the richness they desire. And it can be shocking to you or a quick change. If you're a Taurus, you might be having that experience, that you move from like this, you know, financial wizard that you are into somebody who really wants to spend their days meditating and maybe go live on a kibbutz or something like that. There's a big shift here. There's a big shift coming. Okay. Big shift coming for Taurus. What about for Gemini? What is happening for Gemini? Spiritual cleansing. Okay. Spiritual cleansing. Death. Big change happening. King of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. So some of you could be waiting for a person who's leaving another situation. There's definitely an ending of a situation that's around you. Either it's the situation that you're in. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a fire sign. It has to do with this person getting some self-confidence and then they leave their situation. It's not clear to me whether they're leaving you behind or they're leaving another person behind. But if you are single right now, it's the other person that they're leaving. If you are married, you might want to pay attention to what's going on. I feel like this person is getting their ducks in a row financially to walk out. I think you need to take action. The King of Wands. It's like there's an ending here. There's some closure. If you're waiting for somebody who is with another person, they are leaving that other person behind. Okay. And spiritual cleansing, it's like, it's a third party. I think you really want to do some kind of cleansing around that, because I don't really feel like you had anything to do with them leaving their other partner. This is not like you got in the way or anything like that, or there was a third party, there was no affair or anything like that. But I feel like, you know, this person, this could be an ex of yours from a long time ago, a love from a long time ago, or something like that. And so you're going to want to just start on a fresh footing in terms of your spiritual energy together. Okay. So make sure you cleanse that. All right. Cancer. What is going on for Cancerians? Safe travel. All right. Cancerians may have some travel coming up. The moon. Yeah. By the end of this month, Queen of Cups, the Chariot. There's your card. And 3 of Wands. Wow. Some of you are lots of love here. I feel like the moon is the energy of connecting spiritually. This person really loves you and you love them back. And I feel like there's a expectation. 3 of Wands here. Let me see if I can clarify that. Yeah, this person's a healer. Okay, this person's either a healer or someone who is helping you, Cancer. This trip is going to be very powerful for you. Likely it's around the full moon, March 25th. Okay. That's likely when this is going to be happening. And the star here, this person's a real healer. Aquarius energy. You know, I'm seeing you might be super in love with this person, or it's super in love with you, or both. Okay. That's beautiful energy. So a little trip coming up for Cancerians. All right. What about Leo? What's happening for Leo? Meditate. Spiritual path. The 2 of Swords. 8 of Cups. 9 of Wands. And the High Priestess. Definitely meditation. Definitely spiritual path. I feel like you're walking away from a way of life that just, it's like, I'm just sick of it, right? I'm just tired of the fighting. I'm tired of what's going on right? I'm tired of these patterns. I'm tired of dealing with a lousy boss. I'm tired of fighting with my family. I'm tired. Okay. And so I feel like Leo really steps into their spiritual calling right now, and shifts away, really walking away from these old patterns. You're really taking action. It's really good, Leo. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see. This is all. All right. So for Virgo, what is happening for Virgo? Karmic path. So you may or may not have a choice. Some of you may or may not have a choice in what happens right now. 10 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. There, what's one of your cards? The 8 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this is a choice card. I feel like you've made some choices that are putting you on a path to ending a situation. You could have ended a career. You could have ended a physical existence where you feel like a workhorse. Knight of Pentacles is a workhorse. Okay, maybe you're the one who takes care of everybody and you're the one who brings home all the money. Making a different choice, right? Making a different choice. 3 of Cups. This is lighthearted, celebratory. You're definitely not a workhorse anymore. I feel like you've left that behind. Okay, you've left that behind, or you're working on leaving that behind. Wow, Virgo. I've seen a lot of Virgo readings that have just been off the hook lately. So buckle up, Buttercup. It's coming. Libra. What's going on for Libra? Stormy. What is happening here? 6 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, so you see, this card is generally meaning that if there is a storm right now, or there's something going on right now that is kicking up the water, you're moving into more peaceful waters. You're moving away from this storm. Okay, you're moving away from this storm, and it's because some truth now like what's going on. You have had the truth told to you. Hierophant, there's something here about a commitment. There can be somebody who expresses their love for you or expresses the desire for a commitment with you. And I feel like if there's been a lot of confusion between the two of you up until now, Libra, I think that ends. I think, the full moon is happening in Libra. It's at 5 degrees Libra. And so that can make a big shift because it's an eclipse. It's action oriented. It's activation energy. So we're done with this churn and feeling out of control and everything like that. You're now on the path of your fate and destiny. And I feel like there's a person with you. Could be a Taurus or a Sag. Okay, could be a Taurus or a Sag. So that's interesting. That's for Libra. What about for Scorpio? Transmute. Well, you're the master of that. Transmute. Knight of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So lots of news coming through here. I like this Page of Swords and Page of Wands. That's very lighthearted. That's like fresh energy. So whatever you're doing, it's like maybe you've left behind some kind of career that just, this is like a furious, this is Mercury too. This is like Gemini. This is, I quit and slam the door. You're out, right? And you're starting your own thing. Very beautiful, fresh energy for Scorpio. I like that. Some of you are starting a new business or starting a new path. It's exciting for you. Feels really good. Feels really good to me. Hey, Scorpio, I like it. All right, what about Saggies? What's going on for my Saggies here? Earth. All right, Earth, are we getting something solid? Getting something nailed down? 2 of Wands, the Fool, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. So something that has been up in the air, or a little bit like unsure. I feel like this person is getting out of a bad situation. You could be walking away from a toxic situation yourself. And I feel like there's 2 years, this could be 2 years, where you're kind of grounding each other, you're helping each other. There's some kind of 2-year cycle ahead of you. This is a soulmate from the past. This is a soulmate from the past who's walking away from a very toxic energy. I feel like you've done that yourself in the past. And if you are doing that right now, good for you. There is a soulmate coming in. And the next 2 years, you guys will be kind of like building a solid foundation. Okay? Building a solid foundation. That Earth card. I like it. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Veiled. 7 of Wands. The Magician. Let's see. Knight of Wands. Okay. And the King of Swords. So Capricorn. Sorry. Capricorn, something secret happening. Something secret, something secretive. All right, going on behind the scenes here. I think it's like a kind of a battle that you're waging with somebody. And you really are, this person is really slippery. Magician. You don't know where they are or what they're doing. It just feels very sketchy to you. This feels very sketch to you. You're like, I demand answers. Is this going to work out or not? Well, I don't think they can answer that, but they could tell you more about what's going on. I feel like you're demanding answers from somebody, and I think you're going to get them. King of Swords is no joke. I think you're going to get them. Surprise, you're going to get the answers. All right, that's for Capricorn. And for Aquarius, trust. Trust that everything is working out for your best and highest good. The World, the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and 9 of Swords. I feel like some of you go up and down with a current person, and I feel like they love you a lot, and I feel like there's going to be the 6 of Pentacles is interesting, and there is some kind of union here with that World card like that. This person is somebody who might need your help, or you guys are going to help other people together. I just feel like you need to trust, because you might have a lot of ups and downs, not knowing what's going on with this person, not hearing from them for a while or something like that. And I just feel, yeah, you got to ground yourself. You got to ground yourself. You got to take care of yourself, but trust that this person is doing what they need to do. I don't think it has anything to do with you. Okay, so let's not go down that road. All right, so let's pull cards for everybody watching here. This new moon in Pisces happening, and then that Mars squaring of Uranus is going to be such a big deal. We do have Jupiter also. Jupiter is going to be transiting and kind of conjuncting Uranus later this month. And that is going to be another kind of expansion, surprise, whatever. So March is a big deal. Let's see. This is for everybody. This is for everybody. What do you need to know right now? Okay. Direction and purity. Mountains. It's underneath. Balance. Okay. There's something here about, you see how the wheel is split into those 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, and each one of them is different, but there's a definitive line. I just feel like this is a little more messy, or has been a little more messy. I feel like what we're doing now is we're assessing where we're going, mountains. We're seeing what, the peaks and valleys of things. Like, life is a little messier than this. And I just feel like there's something about balance that is being asked of you, that, don't get too high, don't get too low. Things are going to be messier than you think. And it's not just like, okay, the energy of the new moon is this particular time, one day. It's not, there's a shadow period leading up and a shadow period afterwards. Mars and Uranus, there's a shadow period of that too. And then later in the month, with that full moon eclipse, there's just a lot of overlapping energies here. So I don't think you can demand precision, of like what it's going to be like or where I'm going. I think you need to see the big picture. I think that's where you start. And then you drill down into details about, process or progress or whatever it is. But underneath is the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups. This is, a little bit messy here. Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So there's something here about like, maybe you're going a little too fast. You're going Mach 10 with your hair on fire. All right. This can be the start of a new relationship that starts off with a lot of passion. I do feel like there's going to be some conversation here about why it didn't work in the past, or, what about, I just like this fresh energy. The Four of Cups, this person might be a little bit stuck that you're dealing with, or they might be a little bit stubborn about something. But not about passion. They're not stubborn about that. They're like, yep, this is game on. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, just going to take some patience. This connection is going to take some patience, because I feel like if you expect it to be kind of hospital corners, like, I think it's not what this is. This is going to be messy. All right. They might not be completely divorced yet. They might, there might be some kind of messiness in their life about their career. There's something here about that. So showing up as the Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Tower. Wow. 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 10 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. That's super messy. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the outcome is the Four of Pentacles. So you see what I'm saying? Like, there's like fits and starts here. And what you're being asked to do is really balance this connection. So this person may be very down in the dumps, and you're kind of balancing their behavior or balancing their mood. They may have some kind of mood thing, like either a mood disorder or something like that. But I do feel like this person is, they also, maybe not a mood disorder, but they could have come from a very toxic place, someone who had a toxic relationship growing up, something like that. So this is going to go from lows to highs, just like these mountains, right? Lows to highs, the Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I do feel like you're trying to stabilize life for this person. Okay. Tower. This is an opportunity. A big change in their life is an opportunity. They're done with something, and you guys can build something fresh. The Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I feel like that offer is, I feel like they don't trust things. Okay. The Four of Pentacles, the World, the Sun, and the Three of Wands. Right. They don't trust things because of their past. This person may not trust that the love sticks around, or that you are what you say you are. Right. But this is happiness, and this is an opportunity that's worth doing. Okay. That's worth doing. This is a King and Queen of Pentacles. This is a King and Queen of Pentacles. So it's a long-term game. They have their life blowing up on them right now. And I feel like it's up to you to kind of anchor them, but not in a codependent way. Don't smother their creativity, or don't, mother them too much, right? This is about being transparent and showing them you care, and showing them you support them and help them in any way you can. I feel like that's what's going on here, but I think this is a long haul. Okay, I think this is a long haul. Strength, Six of Swords, Judgment card, and the Star. All about healing. And you are not healing them so that they'll walk away towards somebody else or anything like that. This could be a twin flame. I've been getting a lot of this energy around someone whose life is blowing up. And, it's your job to sort of be the stable Mabel of the crowd. But again, not in a codependent way. And what do I mean by that? You're going to let this person be independent. You're going to be interdependent. So you're there to champion whatever they want to do. You're there to support them. You're not there to get in their way or to do it for them. Okay. So yeah, they've come from a bad situation. Five of Swords, The Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords. They're not trusting love right now. Page of Swords. They're not really trusting love. And it's not like you've got to prove yourself, okay? I just feel like you do be who you are. This person needs healing, needs a lot of healing. And, you know, you're part of that, but not all of that. You know, it could go very quickly in terms of passion, and then they pull back. There could be these fits and starts kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I do believe this is going to be, you're going to be together with this person long term. And so it's worth the effort. It's definitely worth the effort. All right, you guys. Happy new moon. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.